The King's Son and Bondmaid's Son Who Was Switched, Part 2. In a dense forest, a man climbed a large tree to rest and found another man there. Startled, they introduced themselves. One said he arrived chasing animals, and the other had lost his horse in the forest. They agreed to stay together, even after returning to civilization. That night, they heard terrifying animal roars and, near dawn, loud laughter that shook the trees. The man on the tree explained, "This happens every night. I'm used to it." The newcomer was deeply frightened, believing they were in a place of demons. At dawn, they saw their lost animals nearby. They climbed down and chased after them, but the beasts ran further into the forest. The first man, still chasing his animals, found a sack of bread and kept going. He soon encountered a mysterious man from the forest who claimed his ancestors had lived there for generations. The forest man warned him, "Stop chasing your sins. Your punishment is over. Come with me, and I will take you to what is fitting for you." Nervous, the man followed. Meanwhile, the second man, who had been chasing his horse, appeared. Seeing his friend with the mysterious man, he signaled that the forest man was not human. Whispering his concerns, he then noticed his friend had bread. Hungry, he begged for some, offering to become his slave in exchange. Desperate, he swore to serve his friend forever for food. They followed the forest man to his home, passing through dangerous terrain filled with snakes and scorpions. The forest man led them safely to a house suspended in the air and gave them food and drink. That night, they heard a melody in the animal roars, a wondrous tune that made all worldly pleasures seem insignificant. The next morning, they asked about the melody. The forest man explained that the animals sang in gratitude to the moon for lighting their nighttime hunts. He also revealed he had a magical instrument that, when placed on any animal, would make it play this melody. The man chasing the beasts searched for the instrument, but couldn't find it. Later, the forest man gave it to him, saying, "Take this instrument and go to the land called the Foolish Land with the Wise King. There, you will find your destiny." They journeyed to find this land, eager to test the instrument. When they placed it on an animal, it played the beautiful tune. They eventually reached a walled city with only one gate. The guards explained the king had died, leaving a will. This land, once called the Foolish Land with the Wise King, is now the Wise Land with the Foolish King. The man's slave urged him to abandon the quest, but he refused. The forest man had promised him greatness in this land, and he intended to fulfill that destiny.